Hello, hello, my beautiful Capricorns. This is your general tarot and oracle forecast for the week of January the 5th to the 11th. Here we are right in this brand new year and the first week of it. Let's see what your theme and your download message is. Let it go and go with the flow. Let's see what we have here for your tarot messages. What do you need to see, know, and expect, my beautiful Capricorns? Let's see what we've got here. And of course, reminding you this is only a general. Not every single card or the energy they carry may resonate with every single one of you. Only take what does and throw the rest out into the universe. Coming in our first row, you have been given the Knight of Swords, followed by the Page of Wands, and you've got the beautiful card, the Ten of Cups. In your focus part of the reading, you have the Moon card, you have the Justice card, and you have the Death card, or Ego. Coming in the center position, help, hurdle, or challenge, you've got the Ace of Swords with the Eight of Cups, and this one wants to come out, so we're going to give you the Queen of Swords as well. Coming in with your messages from Spirit and your guides, Two of Swords, Ten of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. At the end of the week, possible future energy, you have the King of Wands, her counterpart, and the Empress, followed by the last card for the week is the Page of Swords. All right, let's see what we have here, my beautiful Capricorns. My achievers. I call you my little achievers. You put your head down and you go for it. Now, what you're being told by the universe and the powers that be this week is to let it go and go with a flow. Try not to force things, try not to push things, try not to get impatient when things aren't happening as quickly as you perceive them and they should. So this is about you, stepping back, breathing in, breathing out, taking yourself to center and balancing yourself. Okay, if you have to do some yoga, if you have to do some Tai Chi, breathing exercises, Qigong, meditation, whatever the case is, take yourself to center. Okay, don't get stressed out about things this week. Coming in with your first card, life or career, you've got renewal, and it says you need to take time to recharge your energy to get back on track. Challenges ahead require you to have faith and breakthrough. So this is basically the meaning of what's going through here, the theme this week. So, taking yourself to center, so that you can recharge your energy and able to see a clear sight line to go after the goals as you move into this new beginning. Coming in with that, you've got a beautiful card, the Ten of Cups, the Page of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. So there could be an opportunity that presents itself with the Page of Wands that's really going to get your creative juices flowing and your curiosity, and you're just going to want to go charging in, because the Knight of Swords is that card, a fast movement. You want to get up, you want to go after it, and you're just so excited about a situation. It could have to do with anything, but this is a card of taking a risk. Be mindful, but don't be afraid to take a risk. It's something that new could be happening, and nothing ventured, nothing gained. Never tried, and you want to know what's happening around the corner by doing this, by going after it. But I have to say, if there's any legal documentation or contracts that need to be signed, make sure you're careful. Make sure you read between the lines. If you have to retain counsel to guide you through that process, do it. Don't be afraid to ask. And the Page of Wands, as I said, going after your goals, looking towards a new beginning. It's beautiful. And when we get this card, he's constantly exploring and seeking new adventures, this particular page. You may not know where you're going right now, but you can be sure that your path is going to lead you somewhere exciting. And who knows, you may stumble upon something that really truly is your passion. The Ten of Cups says happy ever after. This is peace and harmony within the family circle, your soul pod, your chosen family. This is a card that says things will, any misunderstandings will be mended. There will be maybe some apologies, forgiveness going on, but this is the all over card of happiness. No more worries, no more concerns. You're able to let it go and go with the flow. Also, after every storm, the sun we know is going to return, and often we're gifted and blessed with a beautiful rainbow, and there's not one of us that never imagines that pot of gold when we see it. You could be receiving that pot of gold in the form of time, effort, support, love, and maybe even financial gain. Coming in with your focus part of the reading, which is your career and money card, you've got the gears. And it says money flow, hard work, putting plans in motion, career. You could be building a team, taking time off, or security this week. So, but while you're taking time off, you're always thinking, because you're so creative and you're always wanting to move ahead. And as I say, you're my achievers, and achievers are always thinking forward, thinking what can they do, where the next move they want to make. I think that you're going to see things will improve financially for some of you, and it might have to do because of the hard work that you're putting into something. You're putting your plans into motion, and it could be something new. You could be building a team of people where you work, a team of people who can support you through this endeavor. Some of you might be taking time off this week, and I'm feeling good about that. Make sure that you have the security here of your home, your car, your wallet, your purse, your information. Make sure things are locked that need to be not made privy to prying eyes and hands. Coming in next, you have the Death card, you have the Justice, and you have the Moon. You could be dealing with issues that you need to investigate. You need to look into the background. You need to find out what's going on in behind the shadows. And if you do that, you'll get the answers you want. The Dog is always there. He has the talent of what he's been taught. The Wolf learns by instinct. You have both those abilities to trust. Trust your intuition, your gut feelings. Know that you are enough, you have enough, and you're capable of doing everything you want. So I always say that it's darkest before the dawn, and when that moon comes out, it lights every path for you to see a clear sight line. Finding out the information and secrets in the background is imperative for you to do this. Justice is going to be served and waved in your favor. This is a card that says you may be dealing with a situation where it could be, for some of you, a legal dispute or a legal situation. It will end. The gavel comes down and justice will be served. This is karmic justice too. Things you deserve to have. Death card comes in, endings and new beginnings. This is a card of rebirth. This is a card of transformation. This is a card of closing one door in order to open a new opportunity and a new door. Don't be afraid to do that. There's going to be change, but you have to end something in order to move forward. Now, in your center position, which is your help, your hurdle, or your challenge, you've been given the card research. So throughout this reading, we've talked about that, doing your research here with the moon, finding out what you need to know, right? Recharging yourself, doing what you need to find out here, making your plans. So this particular card, the book, is, when we receive it, is lessons and learning experiences that could help you align with your abundant destiny. So before you make your next move, it's important to do some exploratory research so you know all the possible paths you can take. So again, that's what you're going to be doing. You're going to be stepping forward. You're going to be making the plans that you need to make. You're going to be, making sure you cross your T's, dot your I's, and get the assistance that you need in the form, of important information. Now, along with this comes the Queen of Swords, the Eight of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. So there's an opportunity that comes in, and when we get the Ace of Swords is that card of complete clarity, being able to see a picture. It's time to cut through the fog and see things for what they really are. And this represents new ideas, progress, and additional clarity for you to go forward and do what you want to do. You're about to take the first steps towards something new and exciting, Capricorn. Trust your intention and your intuition and act with confidence. The world's waiting for you to make your mark. Don't be afraid. And this is it. You're cutting things out. You're removing the past. You're letting go with the Death card. But this Queen of Swords, she's able to cut through the red tape. She realizes if something hasn't been working in the past, it's futile for her to keep going in that direction. So she turns her back. She says, I'm out of here. I'm doing something new. I'm cutting it out of my life, and I'm moving forward. She's very independent, and she goes solo. She doesn't need anybody else to tell her what to do. She's made her mind up. Now, Eight of Cups, again, a card of balance, taking yourself to center. You're definitely moving in a new direction. Don't turn around. You're not going in that direction. But you need some balance. One foot in front of the other. Slow steps. Rome wasn't built in a day. This is a card that says you've made a decision to move on. You've got complete clarity now, which gives you confidence to do this. And you're putting, you're taking those steps to go towards a new goal. Beautiful. Coming in next with your messages from Spirit and your guides. What do you need to surrender to, Capricorn? Well, you need to surrender to your intuition. Tune into your inner voice. Be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, knowings, or aha moments that come through to guide you. So trusting it. Often when we listen to that little inner voice of reason, our guides, our angels, God, that feeling that we get to protect us and guide us and lead us, we need to listen to it. And this is your card that says you have the intuition to trust that. Trust your gut feeling. Trust it. Tune into that, your intuition, because often it never leads us astray. Now, with that, you have the Queen of Wands, you have the Two of Swords, and you have the Ten of Swords. So the hard times are going to be behind you. Thank the Lord. Wow. This is a card that says you felt stabbed in the back, betrayed, let down, held back, restricted, confined. You just couldn't see the forest for the trees. You didn't think this was going to get better. But I'm here to tell you, you're on your feet again. You're back in the game, and you're moving forward in a positive direction. Don't lock horns with yourself. There could be a decision or a choice you have to make, and you might have locked horns with yourself or somebody else. Step out of your way, remove the blinders, look at the whole picture, and you'll be able to make a concise and confident decision or choice. Queen of Wands says, you're getting more confident every day. You have this ability to be brave and courageous and go out there after your goals. You've worked for this. These hard times made you learn hard lessons, and now you're able to go after your beautiful new beginning, your new goals. Okay, this is your transformation time now. Don't be afraid. She is the queen who's very astute in business. She's headstrong. She's confident. She's the most confident queen in the deck. And all those people that are doubting her motives and her direction, she just tells them, watch me. Coming in at the very end, your angel card number, your possible future energy is 2112. This is a new beginning. We talked about that with the death card. We talked about renewal, that you're moving forward and you're doing the research to make that happen. Okay, this card says hope, new beginning, fresh start, lifestyle, purpose, and a spiritual awakening. This is a call to action, to move forward. The sooner you get going, the sooner you will accomplish what you set out to do. Those with patience will eventually reap the rewards of their perseverance. Brand new beginning. This is beautiful. This is a fresh start. This is your lifestyle and now that you're going to want to do. And you're going towards it with purpose because you've got spirit guiding your steps forward. Wow. With that comes the Page of Swords, comes the Empress, and comes the King of Wands. So the Page of Swords is hearing a message that you might not have expected being related to you by somebody you didn't know you should know it, or they're blunt and abrupt or whatever. Don't attack the messenger, just take the message. Be mindful of how your demeanor and how you speak to people. Be selective because you don't want to say things that get taken out of context. Now, there's a new and exciting opportunity this page brings, and it piques your curiosity to look into it, to research, to want to go after it. And you're going to do it with confidence because here is the counterpart of the Queen of Wands here, her partner. He goes big or he goes home, the king. He's confident. He's moving towards his goals. He's in charge. He has the ability to teach, preach, and convey wise counsel and information to others. You may be doing this. The Empress comes in. Yeah, you're creating a new beginning for yourself. You're giving birth to your dreams. You're looking into something new. You're worthy of this. You deserve this happiness. You deserve this return for your hard work and efforts. The Empress goes out. She is the ultimate feminine. She's the ultimate mother. She's the ultimate nurturer. She goes out after what she wants. She's learned well from her counterpart, which is the Emperor. So, this is the ultimate expression of power, beauty, and sexuality, this female energy. She fills her life with passion and pleasure and knows when and how to regulate those impulses. You do too. She is the embodiment of fertility and abundance, giving life to all who surround her. So find happiness. There's love around you. You have the ability now to create what it is you want. What you nurture will definitely grow, my beautiful Capricorns. Well, this is your general reading for this week, and I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful week. And always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you. And I'll see you soon, my beautiful Capricorns.